Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez relationship in trouble? Will there be a wedding? Let's talk about it. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me, girl. So grab a snack and a drink. Hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. Listen, I spill pop culture tea from my very sparkly closet, and I am your new messy best friend. Hopefully one day, girl, I'll become your favorite comfort content creator, because that's what I want. I want to be there for you when you're not feeling great, when you're having a little anxiety, when you're feeling alone, when you're eating or alone, or just when you need a pick-me-up and a little friend. I want to be there. So just give me a chance, girl. The whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call. So that's like the whole vibe here on my channel. And it's like we're having a sleepover. So it's fabulous. So Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, there is definitely a vendetta, like I've been saying, against Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez regarding their relationship and regarding how he is coming off like he is the ultimate prize, okay? He has done many interviews talking about how he wasn't even aware that they were on a date, that she was basically the one head over heels for him. And fans are starting to look at it as, okay, girl, the first couple times it was cute, but now it's just you just trying to embarrass Selena Gomez, right?
So insane. When we first started going out on dates, she used to pull up to my house minimum 20 minutes early, maybe 30 minutes early.
So true.
And she would wait outside, but she didn't realize that my cameras could see like down the street, and her car would just be parked outside for like 30 minutes. And she would just wait until it was time to come in.
She asked me out.
What?
It was crazy. It was crazy.
No!
It was crazy.
But how'd it go? How'd it go? How'd it
She
go?
literally asked me out, like we were just talking, and then she was like, "Oh, you want to get dinner?" So we just went and we like got a drink first, and I didn't even realize we were on a date. And she was like, "Well, if this, you know, I would have worn something different to this date." And I was like, "Wait, what? We're on a date?" I had no idea.
She said that?
No idea we were on the.
She cries always. Like if she sees any video,
Try everything.
a dog,
I don't know.
a child, she cries.
Yeah.
The only thing that I want is like a feel.
I thought he asked me out, but he wanted to hang out as friends, so I thought it was a date.
She asked me out.
No, you said come hang.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know it was a date.
Well, I thought it was.
So we already talked about the embarrassing part of it. Well, listen, best friend, there is this interview that keeps on getting a lot of attention. And we talked about it a couple days ago, and I thought that was it, girl. I was like, okay, let's move on. But this is becoming even more and more. So much that there are now rumors that this might be affecting Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's relationship. Now, Benny Blanco took to his Instagram stories yesterday and posted these pictures of Selena Gomez, which we love. But a lot of people are believing that there might be trouble in paradise. When you add the rumors of the ex-best friend of Selena Gomez, Teresa Marie, then you add all of these, interviews that Benny Blanco has done, and then you add the drama that she's allegedly not very much interested in the wedding. So let's break it down, best friend.
Now that the album's done, do we move on to wedding planning now? Is that the...
No, I'm actually shooting season 5 of Only Murders right now. And
Okay. Oh, will you be getting married in 2025?
Put an ingredient.
we're definitely not planning exactly this.
So even though people want to edit, I have found some wonderful videos of just how excited they are about being together.
It's so hard to lie to her because all I want to do is tell her the truth. That's why it was so hard to ask her to marry me, because you have to like come up with this whole, like right before you get engaged, you're like, how good are you at lying? And I had to like come up with this whole elaborate plan, and the day I was going to do it, she was so upset with me because I was lying, and I was trying to keep up with the lies. Keeping up with lies is insane. I don't know how anyone does it. Don't lie, guys.
Like sweet. And then I literally just kissed her.
What you like most about her?
She's the best girl I ever met in my entire life.
What makes her the best girl that you met?
She's the funniest, sweetest, most caring. She's also a fucking boss. She's like the most, like, does everything in the world. She's like about to get like an Oscar right now. She's in like the best movie. She's an amazing singer. She's everything.
That's a W boyfriend right there. Chad. He
She's-
speaks highly of her.
She's
even when
everything.
even when she's not in the room.
She's the hottest girl alive to me, and she's everything. She's perfect. She's a W.
Girl, listen, let me tell you something. I will say, you know, I love me some Benny. I do love me some Benny. There is something about Benny that I like. Now, I will be very honest with you. I personally don't appreciate so much information to be put out. That is just me. I am actually I'm not in favor of a celebrity opening up too much about their relationship. I personally think it is a very, very slippery slope. And girl, you do not want to go down it. Okay, girl, like you do not want to go down because listen, let me tell you something. People's energies are real. People's energies are real. And also, you know what it is? Benny Blanco, he is getting so much hate. Like, you know, we mentioned this before, but he's getting so much hate for this interview that it just won't stop. I mean, every day I see new videos or new comments or just new, you know, comments from Selena Gomez fans saying, you know what, I used to love Benny, but like, girl, you are not a prize, you know? And going back to like, you know, the physical appearance of it all, I'm going to tell you something, best friend, because I could kind of relate to this. There was this guy, right? And he was definitely not my type. Listen, do I think I'm cute? I think I'm cute. I think I got it going on. I mean, a lot of people say I look like Jack Black. A lot of people say I look like Jack Osborne. You know, I don't know, girl. I'm like, whatever, girl. You know, at least I got a fat ass, okay? But I think I'm kind of cute, right? But listen, so there was this guy and he was just not my type, but he was such a nice guy. And I remember him being so nice. And actually, I remember him asking me out on a date. And I thought he was joking. So I started laughing. I was like, ha ha ha, you know, like, you're so funny. And he's like, I'm serious. Do you want to go on a date with me? I'm like, oh, okay. You know, cause I felt bad. And I did feel bad. Listen, I'm only human. I felt bad. He was not my type, but I felt like he was very like serious. And I'm like, I'm not about to, you know, ruin this man's confidence for the rest of his life because it takes a lot of confidence and a lot of fucking nerve to go up to somebody and ask them out. So I'm like, I'm not going to ruin this for him. So I'm just going to go on a date with him. Well, listen, all my friends were like, Sebastian, what are you doing? He's so ugly. You know, this and that, like blah, blah, blah. And yes, girl, people talk like this, okay? And still in 2025, people talk like this. People are like, oh, my friends were like, oh my God, he's so ugly. Like, what are you doing this, that? And I'm like, well, you know what, girl? I'm going to give him a chance. Anyways, I gave this man a chance, okay? I gave this man a chance. And I'm not very much into looks. I promise you. Like, I know what I like, you know? And he just was not my type. So we go on this date, right? And he sets up like this outdoor type like evening dinner thing in a park. Like it was like sunset. It was actually very, very cute. I've never been on like a picnic before like that. So he said, meet me at this park. So I meet him, this night. He had like a little cute blanket. He had like 2 takeout foods and like a bottle of I think it was like wine or something. And we sat down and I completely saw him so differently. Like, when you give someone a chance that maybe you normally wouldn't, and you see them in another light, like I felt like it was so cool that he was like setting this up. I wouldn't have thought about the takeouts. I wouldn't have thought about like the, you know, the plastic champagne flutes. Like he had so many details. So, you know, it's not all physical appearance. That's why you got to give people a chance. And when I saw him, I swear, I don't know if it was the moonlighting, if I was tipsy, if I was excited because there was food, but I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm really starting to see this man so different. I don't know, bitch, if I'm easily manipulated. I always said that I would be so easily kidnapped. I swear. I'm like, do you want some candy? What you got? Boom, kidnapped. You know what I mean? For real, I'm very trusting and well, no, let me bring it back. Okay, I'm not trusting. I think I'm easily manipulated. Those are very different. Okay. But listen, I saw him very different. And, you know, I will say that one of the things that definitely just kind of turned me off completely, and I was giving him a chance. I saw him in a different light. I was actually kind of into him. But there's one thing about me, best friend, is I do not like bad manners. I don't like the burping. I don't like that. Nothing, okay? I just don't like it, especially on a first date, you know? And this man burped not once, not twice, but 3 times. I'm like, bitch, do you have an IBS issue or what the hell is going on? And he would laugh at it and he would like blow it out. And I was just like, girl, no. You see, I was all up with you until you'd start doing that. You know what I mean? I'm like, girl, we all do that, but like there is ways to like do it, you know, privately, you know what I mean? But he would do it so fucking loud, like if he was in a fucking burping competition. I was like, girl, what in the honey boo boo? Now that is some honey boo boo shit. I'm sure that at their dinner table, at Mama June's dinner table, bitch, they were doing that shit, but not on my dinner table, bitch. I don't give a damn, girl. It does not matter how much money you have. Elegance and good manners are for everyone, okay? So yeah, I definitely never went out with him again. And honestly, it was because of that I did not want to go out with him again, because everything else I thought was great. Had he done it one time, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, the champagne, I'm like, oh my God, girl, it happens to everyone. But 3 times, like you're in a fucking burping contest? No. Anyways, I wanted to share that story because you have to give people a chance. And yes, of course, I will say Selena Gomez is 1,100% prettier than Benny Blanco and many out there, okay? And yes, I do believe that there is a lot of hotter guys than Benny Blanco, I'll say it. But looks aren't everything. And that might be her type, and that is what's important, okay? But the whole thing about him sharing all these details, I just feel like it does make Selena Gomez look a little not great, to be very honest. I love their love story. I love how they reconnected. I love all of it. But when you keep repeating it, how you were like, you know, out here, you know, and she was waiting in the car 30 minutes before, or, you know, you were on a date and you didn't even know about it. And, you know, she was head over heels where you had no idea. All those things at some point does make her look bad, you know? So anyways, long story short, best friend, I think that they're doing great. I think that they're always going to get criticized. And I also feel like they should just keep their relationship private. But I'm not sure about the wedding. I don't know if it's gonna happen. All I know is, Selena, girl, I hope you invite me. Because you know I've been a Benny Blanco supporter since day one. Okay. As soon as I found out who this man was that you were dating, honey, I supported him, okay? Anyways, do you guys think the wedding's off? Do you think that all of these rumors, you know, they did something to their spark? Because, you know, they haven't really been seen together like that for some time. And there's just a lot of rumors saying that they're not together anymore and that they're not gonna go along with the wedding and all these. I'm just like, no, because I really like them together. I really like them together. And again, she might find him to be the hottest man in the world. And just because you and I don't, does not mean shit. You know what I mean? As long as, you know, people don't find me attractive and my husband loves me, you know, it is what it is. So what do we think? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this little hangout. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe. I love you all. And when I say the magical words, make a wish. Beedity bobbity boom.